Hello and welcome to Life at the Laundry Garden. Before we start doing any gardening, I wanted to bring you into our woodland to enjoy the snowdrops at their prime right now. So let's start here and move just around the corner where they are absolutely spectacular. Aren't they just spectacular? Every single year I look forward to seeing all of these pop up out of the ground. They're tiny, beautiful, white, dainty flowers. They were already here when we came to the garden, and we don't know who planted them. I'm sure they must have been ancestors from Tom from many, many years ago. But I feel so fortunate to have inherited them and to be able to enjoy them, and for our children to enjoy them beyond. So yes, so here they are for you to enjoy too on such a beautiful day like today. Now, we have two different types of Galanthus nivalis. So this is your single variety here, and you can see its little green pattern there. And then the other one we have as well is this one, which is the double flower one, which is Galanthus nivalis flore plena. I think that's how you pronounce it. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. Okay, time to get some gardening done now, and I've got some shears at the ready. Now, if you watched last week's episode, you'll know that I mentioned a plant called an Epimedium, commonly known as Bishop's Hat and a few other names as well, and there's one right next to me here. Now is the perfect time to be cutting it back, and when I say cutting it back, I mean right to the ground. These plants have the most beautiful star-like flowers. This one in particular has a really, really pretty dainty orange flower. Now, epimediums are sort of a semi-evergreen. So after they finish flowering, they bring up these beautiful, almost heart-shaped leaves. And we cut the leaves back now because that gives the plant opportunity to bring up those beautiful flowers, and we'll be able to see them as well because the flowers are so dainty when they come up. And the flowers, they say they flower around about April, May. Ours tend to come up towards the end of March, so by getting this cut back now is the perfect time, and this is how we do it. Best things to use are shears, and what we want to do is go right to the base. I know it looks quite severe, but it gives you the chance to get as close down as possible. I know this looks really brutal, but speed is of the essence, because I do have a few more of these in and around the woodland here. And I just take away some of the leaves, and then I'm left with this little bare area. But soon enough, we will start to see shoots emerging, more so sort of throughout the March time, and then come early April, we will get these absolutely delightful flowers coming up. Right, well, I've got a few more to do in the woodland here, and a couple under a few of the trees. Just so you know, Epimediums are more woodland plants, and they do love shade. When you plant one, its first year you may need to give it a little bit of moisture to get its roots down, but thereafter they're pretty tolerant of a little bit of dryness as well. These especially, you can imagine under here with all the tree roots, can get a little bit dry. So there we go. It's been lovely having you. I'm glad you've enjoyed the snowdrops with me today, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.